So much iron here. Running really unstable here. There we go. Something is right here. I'm running 4-tone here. Something near the surface there. Crap. Something right there, some junk. Non-ferrous target right there. Looks like lead or something. Or some pewter or something. Some garbage. It wasn't a very strong signal. There's another target right in here. Oh boy. A freaking ring. Hell freaking yeah. In the iron. A ring in the iron. Hell yeah, baby. Little junker there. Freaking awesome, man. Sweet. Is that my first ring with the Ultra? I think it is my first ring. It is my first ring. I went over to the curb strip over there. I got shut down, right? I wasn't able to dial the machine in. It was just falsing on the soil a lot, and there's just so much foil. And it was hard to hear the detector. And I came over here and went next to high EMI spot, and I was getting no EMI, virtually none. But this is the weekend, you know, that spot right there, I think, has the EMI during the week when the kids are in school. Right next to the building there. I've shown you many machines, and all my machines go crazy over there. And I came over here in the iron. I had to dial it in a little bit here, move my tone brakes around a little bit. I lifted my tone brake up to 15, so I'm not hitting on so much foil. And so I can hear the iron, right? The whole thing with this detector, the thing that I dislike the most about this detector is when you turn it on, they screw you right off the go. Right when you turn the machine on, they have notched out the iron. You do not notch the iron. You want to tone brake that iron. If you want to bias iron, you can drop your tone brake down into the iron range. I have gotten away with 6 and 7 and not digging up nails, but I'm at 15 now because I want to run a little bit more stable here because I'm in some iron here. So I want the iron to really sound like iron. I don't want to introduce that iron into my low tone. Awesome, a freaking ring, man. A ring right next to some junk here in right next to this pile here that they dump all these chips here, and then they make trails with it, and they surround the trees with all this wood chip. It's not really wood chips, just a bunch of junk, just detritus. I don't know what they're thinking, making trails out of this stuff. And I don't know what Noak is thinking by notching out the iron to start with, right? You want to hear the iron, man. You want to learn what the iron sounds like so you can identify iron. If you have that iron notched out, you will dig out a lot of iron. You will dig out a lot of nails because you cannot hear the iron tones. You will only hear that accepted falsing. All detectors false. All detectors false on iron, on odd-shaped piece of iron, and on nails. You can make your detector not false on nails, and you can identify if it's iron or not if you have your iron on and you can hear your iron. All right, awesome, a freaking ring. My first ring with the Ultra, man. freaking awesome, dude. This place has always been really hard to hunt because there's so much foil here. I already tried to find something over there, but wasn't able to find it. Now watch what I'll do is I'll turn this machine off. I had the iron accepted, so I was at just ground pattern notching, so I only have 1 and 2 or whatever it is, 1 and 2 notched out. So I'll just turn it back on here. I'll turn it back on here, and right off the get-go, Detector has screwed you because your iron is notched, right? And so you have to go in the menu here. Accept your iron, man. Use your tone breaks to your advantage. You don't want to screw yourself in notching out the iron because you'll just dig up a lot of iron, right? I want to identify that iron and not dig that iron out, right? Now my iron is accepted here. Now watch, I'll turn the machine off here. Now if I was getting iron falsing tones there, high iron falsing tones, and my iron was rejected, I would just get the high tones. See, like that right there, see that? See that? See that right there? Now watch, I'll reject, I'll open up the iron so I can hear the iron tones, because right now, all my iron is rejected and silenced. So all I hear is that accepted tone, and that's a falsing tone. That is a falsing tone. Or it might be a little piece of iron, foil there too on the surface. But I'll just show you. Show you right here. See? Now I'll accept the iron here. Or I'll accept the iron. Iron, right? It's iron, man. Right? That's the worst thing you can do as when you're learning a detector is to notch, right? My recovery speed here is at halfway here. Yesterday I found an Indian head penning with this machine here. Some foil right here near the surface. This can be a low tone, a mid-tone. Oh, hopefully it's a gold ring, man. That'll be awesome. Or a gold pendant or something. Come on, baby. That's deeper. Probably some foil. What's that? Part of an electrical cord. See that? Freaking crazy, man. You know, this is there's a lot of relics over in this area. Lots of relics over in this area. It's the first place I come to in this park. I just head right across the parking lot, right through here. First thing I go to in this park is right over here. All right. But this park has been so dry here this last summer, I really didn't hunt on it all summer long. They had a festival here this summer. I found a jewelry spill over there a few days ago with the Deus 2 13-inch coil. And I came through here with a Legend last week too, didn't really find anything. Maybe, I think I found 1 coin and a shotgun shell. I was here for 2.5 hours, but that is awesome, man. Get away from the iron over there. Show you this limb over here that fell from the tree. When you're out there metal detecting, man, you gotta watch it. If it's raining, I usually don't come to this place here when it first starts raining or when it's a little bit windy, because a branch like this if a branch like this landed on you, see that hole that made right there? That would be an ugly sight, man. Right there. Big branch fell from the tree right there. So I'll go back in the shaded area over here. I want to show you, I just wanted to show you guys that branch there. Awesome, I found a ring. And I found a coin too, right in the parking lot, right when I got here. But I went next to the big transformer and I just have too big of a coil to get next to that big iron. I'll show you right here. Now, change my recovery speed here. I'll go all the way down to 1. All the way up high. Didn't really change it. I'll go back down to 3 here. 3 recovery speed seems to be working really good for this machine here. If I raise the recovery speed up all the way, I get maybe 3 or 4 inches of depth with this machine in my soil. But I did find that Indian yesterday with my recovery speed all the way up, so. And another little tip here too. If you have this machine, don't put it in relic mode, right? Or relic ID, because you lose all your settings. That might change, you know, that discrimination pattern might change when you first turn it on, if they update this machine. And the relic ID, I'm not a fan of it, because when you set up all your tone breaks, your tone volumes and stuff, and then you change over into relic program and you go back to the coin ID, all your settings are lost on this machine. So all that time that you took to tune the machine in, it's lost. You can't get it back. You have to retune the machine, all your tone breaks and stuff. So I suggest just not even messing with that relic. I messed with it for a little while there. I got really frustrated because I was just losing my settings. I was wondering, what the hell is happening, man? I'm losing all my settings. How is it resetting? I finally figured it out after a few hours of in-field testing why I was losing all my settings. It's the relic ID. But I'm at 29 gain here. I'll go to 30 gain here in the forest. I've found a lot of silver coins right back here, right along this back side of the fence here. A long time ago. I haven't found any silver coins back here in a long time. See, if I didn't have my iron on, I'll be digging out all kinds of iron, man. I wouldn't be able to identify it by tone, right? Metal detecting is tonal. I want to hear that stuff. Once you start notching, you get in big trouble, man. You start digging out a lot of iron. Yeah, baby, come on. I can't dig over here because they just planted a bunch of flowers over here. This last, before this, in the spring, they planted a bunch of stuff out here. See, I was running all unstable here. All right, just clicking and popping. I can raise my recovery speed all the way up here. Cool. There we go. Since I'm getting some iron here. There we go. Something right on the surface here. This sounds pretty good here. Let's go. No. That'll be a big wad of foil. Yeah. There's so much foil back here. It is crazy. A lot of it's tin foil too. See how it's just clicking and popping? I can raise my tone break up just a little bit here. From 15 to 17 or something. But I want to find gold rings too, so. Right. There's a big twig right there on the surface. This is iron right here. This is iron. I'll turn my iron off here. Watch this. My iron tones are off here, so I have 0 to 15 notched right here. I can identify it when I have my iron on. There we go. Very irony tone here. Probably a nail. Square nail or bent square nail or something here. Oh, the soil just super crumbly here. Could be a coin on this edge too. It's not. It's some copper wire right there. Copper wire. That's some copper. There's hot soil there. I found a ring, man. It doesn't matter what detector you're swinging, man. You're always going to find stuff. I've hunted this spot for almost 30 years, this area back here. Look at this, man. The shrooms. The shrooms are popping up, man. You always find something, no matter where you're at, no matter what detector you're using. Thank you for watching.